Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. And if you like these videos, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and click like. All right. This adorable little girl, Nicole Morin, disappeared mysteriously on July 30th, 1985. She was 8 years old. Nicole Louise Morin left her penthouse apartment on the 20th floor. The 20th floor. This little 8-year-old left. This apartment building was in Etobicoke Borough of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, to meet a friend in the lobby for a swim date. She never arrived and has not been seen or heard from since. The Toronto police launched the biggest missing person investigation in their history, forming a 20-member task force investigating and spending more than 25,000 man-hours and following up on leads. No physical evidence has ever been found to solve the disappearance. While it is now considered a cold case, Toronto police and missing child organizations continue to keep it in the public eye in an effort to garner fresh leads. They have produced several video reenactments of Morin's last known movements, released age-enhanced photographs with anniversaries of her disappearance. She was born on April Fool's Day of 1977. She was the only child of Arthur, Art, and Jeanette Morin, who had been married 12 years before her birth. Morin had brown hair and brown eyes. At the time of the disappearance, she was 4 feet tall and weighed approximately 51 pounds. Wow, she's adorable. On July 30th, approximately 10:30 a.m., Morin went to the lobby of her building to pick up the mail. She returned to the apartment to get ready for a planned swim date with a friend. The pool was located near the rear of this building complex. Before leaving, she spoke to her friend via the intercom and said she'd meet her in the lobby shortly. She left the apartment about 11 a.m. wearing a peach-colored one-piece bathing suit, green hairband, and red canvas shoes. She carried a plastic bag containing a white t-shirt, green and white shorts, suntan lotion, hairbrush, peach-colored blanket, and a purple beach towel. 15 minutes later, the friend buzzed her apartment and said, why hasn't she met her yet? Nicole's mother, Jeanette, was busy with small children in a daycare group she ran in her apartment and assumed that Morin had gone to the pool herself or was playing with other children at the rear of the complex. She did not call to report the child missing till about 3 p.m. Police investigation initially involved active searches and canvassing all the apartments in the complex. The first day, they set up roadblocks. They alerted the residents in the neighborhood, knocked on so many doors of the 429 complex. They entered apartments even if no one answered the knock. After a woman lived in the building identified Morin from a photograph, police determined that she had traveled down the elevator and entered the lobby. From there, however, no evidence was found of her whereabouts. They used mounted horsemen, marine units, helicopters, foot patrols, combing the area near Highway 27, the vicinity of the apartment building. Tracking dogs were brought in to the utility rooms. A neighbor recalled seeing an identifiable blonde woman with a notebook on the floor that Nicole's apartment was located on about 45 minutes before the disappearance. Police sought her as a possible witness, but she was never identified and no one came forward claiming to be her. 900 neighborhood residents joined the search. It was the biggest missing person investigation in the history of the Toronto Police Service. Art Morin raised funds to hire a private investigator. He also left his job, set up an office, and searched for clues for his missing daughter in Canada and the United States. He moved back in with with Jeanette after Nicole's disappearance, but the couple had been permanently separated in 1987. Jeanette consulted a psychic in Calgary in her own effort to locate her daughter. This is tragic. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to the cards. I'm going to use, as I always start out with, the Haunted House Tarot. I would like the cards to tell me what exactly led up to the events the minute the child disappeared. The minute Nicole, ooh, This is like the valet parking at a hotel. So someone told her to get in the car. So they took her by a vehicle. Someone took her by a vehicle. They told her, get in the car. She didn't have a choice. Get in the car. Now, this is interesting because both these people are professionals, at the hotel, like, opening doors. I wonder, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only, but I wonder if somebody who works at the hotel knows something. Because obviously, if she disappeared in the lobby, I would think there would be people working in the lobby. But who knows? Maybe they didn't know her, or not the hotel, but the penthouse. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have anyone in the lobby. I don't know. This just looks like a professional. A professional. Enticing. This feels like enticing. Like they were enticing. Like they might have said, come and get this pretty candle. A ring. Oh! Professional ring. A professional ring of enticing children. This was a pedophile ring. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. This was a pedophile ring. What'd they do with her, you bastards? She was restrained. Oh, this just is horrific. Look at the fire, the candle, the fire. Taken away in the night. Flown somewhere. Wait a minute. She was flown somewhere? It's flying. Although this could be an angel with black wings, could be that they ended her life. But let's just keep going. Remember, we have to still go to my go-to deck with this. Oh my gosh, we've got all these birds flying. And this is in a small, like almost like could have hidden her in a suitcase, in a trunk, in a small container, enclosed in a small container. She was begging, pleading. Those fuckers. Sorry. Now I have to disclose that they're swearing in the video probably. Oh, God dang it. This doesn't look like it ended well. Let's go to my go-to deck. What happened to Nicole Morin? Let's just pull these out of the way. Sometimes I leave these out if I have to relook at them later. What happened to Nicole Morin? She was going to go swimming. Of course. She had her suit on. She wanted to go swimming. Somebody raced in to the opportunity. Did something foolish. Enticed her. Here we have a dog and a bag. Yeah, I feel like they made an offer. There was an offer. Oh, what do you mean? She was sold? Yes, child. Made an offer. Child offering. Like sold. Like she was sold. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. And this is what they do is the children are like slaves in a camp. And there's the leader of the ring. Ooh, let's have that leader. I know it's a lot of years later, but just in case this ring is still open, let's put energy to close it. If this pedophile ring is still open or any pedophile ring open, close it immediately. Sabotage it. Let it get exposed. We don't want that kind of stuff in our world. Is this case that has been cold going to be solved? Is this case going to be solved? This is not likely. It's possible she went to another country. It's possible that she was flown to another country. This just feels foreign to me, and the Wands is like a foreign country to me. I just don't think this is going to be, unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be solved. See, this just feels like a foreign country. It feels like a foreign country to me. That maybe they flew her to a foreign country, and I'm going to, at the end of this, just see what, I'm going to pull one card from my murder mystery deck, because I want to keep practicing with this deck. This deck, I don't know if this deck is going to be accurate or not. We won't know until we play with it to see what happens. What happened to Nicole Morin, or what do we have to know about the case? I guess you never pull more than 3 cards. Victim had a history with the killer. Could be that they had a history of that type of behavior. Important details are not being released to the public, so they might have some details that they've decided to keep, quiet about. I know I said I wasn't going to pull more than 1, but I lied. The crime scene, there might be DNA. Yeah, but that would be only if they would find her remains. So this is also not looking like it will be solved, even according to these. It doesn't look like it's going to be solved, and that's too bad. But you know what? I still say let's put the energy for this little girl. She's just adorable. Let's put the energy out there that this case be solved, as we will do with all unsolved cases. Let's put the energy out that this case will be solved, and the family will have closure on this. Wow, this is tragic. She is just adorable. All right, you guys, thanks for being on my channel, and we'll look forward to the next mystery.